morning, sir.
Good morning.
Rumors have been going around that you have been trying to help child labor and working conditions.
That's correct.
Now, I believe you were given a camera when you were younger, correct?
Yes, sir.
How has this piece of technology helped you in your progress of improving life for children?
Well, I've been able to capture social justice, and I've seen labor abuses, and this disturbing evidence must be brought to the public.
Why do you feel this way?
Children should not be having to work in these bad working conditions. They're working in coal mines, factories, and other facilities, and it's really bad for their bodies. They're doing jobs that men should be doing. There must be a limit. It must be stopped.
So what's your plan?
There will be child labor laws all across the world.
Now, before we continue this report, I want to take a quick commercial break. Now I'm back here with muckraker Lewis Hines. Now, based off your last answer, you said that you wanted child labor laws across the whole country.
That's correct.
Now, how do you plan on doing this?
A social reform.
Explain on that.
Well, with the caption that I have, I'll be able to inspire social change. I have photos documented of the horrible conditions, and I will bring the real plight of these children to the public. Well, with the help of my committee, National Child Labor.
Thank you, sir, and good luck with your great doings.
I appreciate it.
Hello, we're back. In the beginning of the 19th century, progressives gear up for inevitable fights over budget, taxes, and social policy. Progressives believe in freedom with opportunity for all, responsibility to all people, and cooperation among all. They believe that it's important that the government advance the common good for all people and secure and protect their rights, and help create a higher quality of life in America. Progressives want all nations to uphold universal human rights and work together to solve common challenges. This is what progressive America would look like. Theodore Roosevelt has proven to be our most progressive president. He was born on October 27, 1858, in the city of New York. He took on the captains of industry and argued for greater government control over the economy, pursuing two prolonged strategies of antitrust prosecutions and regulatory control. He pushed through legislation that gave him the Interstate Commerce Commission, which set new powers to make railroad rates, laying the foundation for modern administrative state. Casting himself as steward of nation's national resources, he presided over the birth of the conservation movement, which also started the first national park in America. No one, he thought, had ever enjoyed being president as much as Theodore. As the progressives gear up for inevitable fights, Theodore led them all, making him our most progressive president.
Hi, I'm Anthony Nickel, and I'm doing my report on Jane Addams. Settlement House founder and peace activist Jane Addams was one of the most distinguished of her first-generation college-educated women, rejecting marriage and motherhood in favor of a lifetime commitment and poor social reform. Inspired by English reformers who intentionally resided in lower-class slums, Addams, along with a college friend, Ellen Starr, moved into an old mansion in an immigrant neighborhood of Chicago. Hull House, which remained Addams' home for the rest of her life, became the center of an experiment in philanthropy, political action, and social science research. And it was a model for settlement work among the poor.
As all of you know, the Progressive Era has had many goals, some of which are carried out successfully. The Progressive Era had the most success in increasing the efficiency of American society. For example, the assembly line helped increase the efficiency and speed in factories such as the Ford Model T. The efficiency of the government on the local and state levels also improved. The commission system undid the spoils system, which allowed a successful political party to give public offices to its supporters. The commission system required that elected officials had the qualifications to be in the position. On the state level, secret ballots are now used at the polls, which helps prevent discriminating and discouraging voters at the polls. Initiatives and referendums give citizens the power to create laws by petitioning to place an initiative on the ballot and either rejecting or accepting the initiative by voting.
Now, Kylie, let's talk about baseball.
Baseball? What is baseball?
Baseball. It's a new sport. It's just popular now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. I play on a field. This is the shape of a
I love
diamond.
diamonds.
Yes, diamonds are good. Diamonds are a woman's best friend. And there's dirt, and there's grass, and they're just hitting balls, fielding balls.
Isn't there a team playing tonight?
Yes.
Or I guess 2 teams.
Yankees and the Red Sox.
So tune into that tonight.
And now for the least successful goal of the progressive era, prohibition and promoting moral improvement. Now, some people might argue that this was one of the more successful progressive movements because of what it did to help immigrants. Yes, the movement uplifted immigrants, and the Women's Christian Temperance Union fought to educate immigrant children with new kindergartens. They also helped fight for the ever sought after 8-hour workday. However, the main part of this goal was to ban alcohol, and guess what? We still have alcohol. So many organizations like the Women's Christian Temperance Union and the Anti-Saloon League were formed and had an impact for a while, but the end result ultimately was not what they wanted. I mean, not even Carrie Nation and her hatchet could keep the American people from their alcohol. It was a good try, though. But who knows? Maybe in about 3 or 4 years, a new amendment will be passed that bans alcohol. Anything can happen, right? But for now, prohibition was the least successful of the progressive era.
Thank you. Now, on to something else.